Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Turbo here, back at it again with another video. And okay, so essentially on Discord, I let everyone know that I'm going to be taking a couple week break from just making content and like social media and everything. And I just wanted to make this video to just let you guys know like what's going on. And we'll also play a quick game of Valorant Deathmatch, and I'll talk about like all the topics that I had pretty much like, in my mind. So I wrote down a list of like everything that I want to talk about. It's just a couple things, and then I'll have to figure out like what else to fill the rest of the time with, because I want to talk the entire time essentially. And I'm trying to make this in one I'm trying to make this video in one attempt with no edits whatsoever. Oh god, my aim is just pure ass right now. It is so bad. Oh no. But anyways though, the first topic we're going to be talking about is the future of the main channel. So what am I going to do with the main channel? So obviously right now I'm taking a 1 to 2 week break just so I can reevaluate my life and just think about like what I want to do and like, like my passions in life and like, like the kind of content that I want to focus my time and energy on. Because ultimately I'm unhappy with like the current state of the channel. Like I'm unhappy with the content that I make. Like I'm making content that does well. I'm not making content that I'm actually passionate about. And that's been a huge drain on me. Like it's just been like destroying me on the inside. Just knowing that, hey, like I'm doing what I love, like I'm making content, but I'm making content for the wrong reasons. Like I'm doing it because I want to succeed and I want the channel to grow. And that's not really, it doesn't really work out like that. Like when you focus on content that just does well, like you're not going to grow. You have to focus purely on the content that you enjoy making, because that's going to make you way happier in the long run. Like when you do the same thing over and over again just because it's like it's had a history of doing well, like you're just going to burn yourself out, because like at the end of the day, like why am I making content? I'm doing it so I can, I guess, pay the bills and so I can, survive and have a future. But what's the point of that if it's making me miserable, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. So I decided, instead of like focusing on like skin-based content forever, I want to try branching out and I want to try new things. I want to try like, more like the kind of content that I actually want to make is, by the way, these guys are fucking insane. Holy shit. I don't stand a chance on Valorant, dude. Everyone who plays this game is just so good. But the kind of content I want to make is like more kind of edutainment content, basically. I don't know. I think that's an actual word, but it's kind of a combination. It's like a fusion of like entertainment and education. I want to make the videos both entertaining and educational, because I know a lot of people who are younger, they enjoy like being entertained 24/7, and then I know people who are a little bit older, like me. Like I'm 25, so like I've been around the block a few times. I definitely prefer content that is more educational, because it's just, I feel like I'm getting more value out of it versus just, wasting time with some like entertaining content. So when you kind of fuse the two, you get the best of both worlds, where the video is entertaining and engaging and, like where you're actually making genuinely good content, but you're also including some, you're including some like tips and tricks. You're including stuff that people can learn from, or you're including things that, like there's entertainment obviously to it, but then there's also like a lesson to be learned, and then there's things you can use to either improve your game or improve your life or just do whatever. Like that's the kind of content that I want to make, because I feel like it would offer society, or it would offer the community way more value than like what I currently make, because I'm just making like skin videos that are they're just kind of boring. Let's be real here. Like you can only make so many videos about CS:GO skins before it gets old, and I can't do it forever. Like obviously I've been noticing I've lost about 90% of my audience, and that's partially due to the algorithm, but also I feel like there's only so many skin videos you can make, and I've gotten to the point where I've pretty much hit the limit, and I need to take the next step. Instead of chasing like the same thing just endlessly with no plan whatsoever, like I just need to work smarter. Essentially, I just need to think about it. By the way, holy shit, this guy's literally a Valorant pro? Like what the fuck? All right, we'll play one more game, because that game was way too quick. Like damn. All right. Like we're just out here playing with literally like Scream. Okay. Holy shit. What the fuck? He's probably on Adderall, honestly. So yeah, so that's the main channel. And then, so what kind of content do I pretty much already explained what kind of content I want to make, because I kind of like wrote some notes I wrote some notes previously to kind of help me figure out like what to talk about. But I think I already know what to say like internally, but it's more of like a subconscious thing. It's kind of weird. I've kind of realized that there's obviously there's your subconscious mind, which does like all the heavy lifting and it does all like the small minute things you don't really think about. And then there's like your conscious mind, which is like things you can genuinely think about. And those are like, you know, the two parts of your brain, or those are like the two ways that you can think about, or I mean, you don't even really think subconsciously, like, or you do think subconsciously, but you don't think consciously about the subconscious, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but it's ultimately true. Like, because at the end of the day, your subconscious mind is the mind that's the mind that makes a lot of your decisions for you, and you don't really have a choice in the matter. And obviously, what I've learned over the last little while is your subconscious mind is definitely like it is controlled by your habits. Like if you have a lot of really bad habits, then subconsciously, you know, you're gonna fuck yourself up. But however, if you build really good habits and you have a stable life, and then you have, God, it's so hard to explain all this stuff, but like I don't know, these are just things that have been going through my mind. And I'm trying to like use, I guess this, you know, I'm trying to like, you know, build better habits essentially so I can make better content, more entertaining content, and also more, you know, informational content too. And also, the thing about CSGO is, CSGO, it's not necessarily dying as a game. It's still incredibly popular. But trying to make it as a content creator, like in CSGO in 2020, is very, very difficult. It's almost impossible because the market is so oversaturated. There's so many people who want into it. And also, one of the biggest factors of CSGO is the fact that skins can be worth a shit ton of money. And if you make CSGO content, you can basically get free skins, which basically equals like free money. So it's like, if you want to make the most money making content, CSGO is definitely your best bet. Because if you can get into the skin market, if you can collect skins, and if you can sell them, you can make a pretty good living for yourself. So like even a small content creator like myself, like I make pretty good money considering the channel is so small, or the main channel is pretty small, like, you know, 70,000 subs. Like it sounds like a lot, but ultimately when you really compare it to like a lot of people who make a living making content, 70,000 is very, very small. Like that's a not bottom tier channel, but it's a pretty small channel in the whole grand scheme of things. Because when you think of like full-time YouTubers, you think of people with minimum of at least a couple 100,000 subs, if not millions. So like being able to do it with like under 100,000 is it's actually pretty insane. And it's all thanks to CSGO. It's all thanks to the skins just being I feel like it's just, they're overly inflated. Like the prices are just inflated to just a ridiculous amount, to a ridiculous degree. But honestly, if I'm not happy, like what's the point? Like money doesn't make me happy. One of the biggest things that makes me happy, and one of the biggest things that motivates me, is when I'm able to post something that I am genuinely proud of. When I post like a video, or when I stream and the chat is like engaged and everyone's having a good time and everyone's enjoying themselves, that motivates me a lot more than, you know, getting a huge paycheck. Now, obviously, money is important. You do need to make it to survive. So I'm gonna keep making skin content, of course. I'm gonna keep doing CS:GO videos, but I'm also gonna do other stuff on the side too. Like I want to do more content that's just that will allow me to be more creatively free. Because right now I feel trapped. I feel like I'm kind of stuck in a rut, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And when you really break it down, the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But that's the thing about YouTube, though. YouTube kind of rewards that, because the only way to grow on YouTube is by throwing a bunch of shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. So, obviously, and then, like, I don't know, like, because a lot of YouTubers, they find success because they find something that they enjoy, or they find something that really, like, speaks to them, and they focus on that one thing. So I guess technically YouTube is, the way that YouTube is set up, and the way that YouTube works is, you pretty much have, if you want to succeed, you pretty much have to like drive yourself crazy, or you have to put yourself in a position where you're more likely to drive yourself crazy, you know, just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, because, you know, that's just the algorithm. It's mostly luck based. Like if everybody who made a really good video blew up, then I feel like it would be even harder to make it as a content creator. Because the thing about YouTube, the reason why it's so difficult, and the thing that I've realized over years, is the only reason why YouTube is hard to grow on is because it's so oversaturated and there's just so many people trying to do it. because it's such an appealing like job. Like being able to basically make your hours, be your own boss, like potentially make millions of dollars, like that's appealing to a lot of people. And the fact that you can do it without leaving your house, so especially for like COVID, like that is insane. But anyways, on to the last topic of this video, because I've been going, I'm just kind of like talking and just thinking out loud basically right now. But I mean, that's kind of the point of this channel. The point of this channel is just to put out whatever I feel like putting out. Like I don't like I have zero pressure whatsoever to do well on this. Like I don't expect anything on this channel to do well. Like I just upload the content that I want to make, and that's it. And honestly, that I enjoy it. It's like even though the videos on this channel get significantly less views than the videos on the main channel, I genuinely enjoy uploading content to here way more, because it's just, I don't have to worry about like the views. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just purely focus on the content. And I wish I could do the same thing with my main channel. And like, I mean, it's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to branch off into doing like different types of videos. And we'll do one more game, because I feel like I'll probably be talking for a couple more minutes. But to anybody who's still watching, thank you so much for listening. Please just leave a comment saying, "Hey Turbo, I listened 11 minutes and 20 seconds in," if you listen, because I just want to see if anyone's listening. Because whenever I look at the analytics on this channel, the watch time is always like a minute. It's always just insanely short. So it's like people don't care enough about like what I have to say to keep watching more than 60 seconds, which kind of shows. But I mean, to be fair though, it also isn't like super entertaining content. It's more of like, hey, this is some behind the scenes stuff. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. And the people who want to listen can listen, and the people who don't, like, they don't have to. It's all good. But like, what am I gonna do with this channel? Like, that's the real question on my mind, that's the real question on everybody's mind. What do I want to do? Like, I guess I could just keep doing what I'm doing right now, because I mean, it's not really working in a sense, but it allows me to be more creatively free, and it allows me to, I guess, kind of make content that's fun. And then, you know, of course, there's like the main channel content, which I'm trying to make it more fun, obviously, because I feel like at the end of the day, if you're going to make content for a living, you have to make content that you enjoy making. You have to, like, if you want it to be good, if you want it to be sustainable, it has to be enjoyable. Because when you just upload nothing but content that just makes you miserable, it's going to make you a sad, miserable person. It's going to make you way more negative. And of course, if you're negative on the internet, that's going to drive a lot of people away. And that's going to make it so much harder to succeed. So it's like, I don't know. It's like my brain is like screaming for help. Like, it's like my brain's like, Turbo, stop uploading skin videos. Fucking, I hate this shit, dude. And I just refuse to listen, because I'm like, but dude, look at how many people watch these videos. Like, we get like I don't know, like 5,000 to 10,000 views a video. And then my brain's like, but Turbo, is this really you? Do you really want to make these kind of videos? Like, I mean, kind of, but then of course the other thought in my head is like, am I making like what is the reason? Like, why am I making these kind of videos? Am I doing it because it's giving me a chance to succeed? And like, you know, and it's also like, it's profitable too. Is that the reason why I'm doing it? Because if so, then like, I feel like I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, I should be making content because I want to put it out there, rather than like trying to like just pay the bills. Because that's like, because when you start prioritizing money over like happiness, then your life starts becoming life just gets a lot worse. Like, life gets a lot harder. But then, I mean, of course, like, I'm just saving for my future. Because, I mean, if I never did that, if I never grinded skin videos, I never would have had money to save. Like, I never would have been able to save enough money to be able to just, you know, like, not have to worry about money and just focus on content. Like I feel like I'm smart and I'm stupid at the same time. Like, I'm smart in the sense that, you know, I grinded to make some money so I could, like, you know, survive in the future and, like, you know, have a little bit of a safety net to protect me just in case, like, shit goes awry, or just in case, like, the channel dies. Because the thing about YouTube is there's no job security. Like, you could lose everything pretty much overnight, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just, that's just YouTube. Like, people, you know, they grow and they die, and, like, you know, stuff happens. You know, like, nothing lasts forever. Like, no channel can, I mean, there's obviously some exceptions, but for a vast majority of channels, they don't really last too long. Like, so like, I mean, the fact that I've been able to do this full time since 2017, and the fact that, you know, I keep uploading videos that go viral, and the fact that I keep having like second chances or whatever, or second wins, is kind of insane. And I guess it shows me that, like, because since I've like basically grown 2 channels to like over 60,000 subscribers, it kind of shows me that I do have potential to be successful. I just need to prioritize the more important things, rather than just prioritizing just like, you know, I guess the views. But it's hard to do that, of course, because like I try to do what's in the best interest of, like, you know, of my brand and my like my channel and everything. By the way, oh my god, what is this timing, dude? Holy shit. Oh, he's right there. Great. This guy, oh my god, these guys do not miss. It's like you get in one lobby with like a bunch of gods, and then you get in a lobby with a bunch of noobs, and then you play against gods again. I guess that's deathmatch in a nutshell. Like, holy shit, like they're just always ready to hit the headshot. Like, I'm just over here just talking about stuff. By the way, we are like 16 minutes into this recording. Like, I gotta, you know what? All right, I'm just gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for listening. I don't know, hopefully you watched at least a majority of this video. Hopefully you guys at least understand, like, I want to be successful and I want to make the content that I enjoy making, but it's so difficult to do that because I already built my niche. Like, I built my channel on skins, and that's pretty much what my audience wants to see. And if I do anything else, only like the loyal subs are going to stick around. And the real question is, how many loyal subs do I really have? There's no way to really know. But, you know, hopefully it's enough to where I can at least, you know, like if the channel can get at least like maybe a couple thousand views a video, like I'm happy, like I'm content. Like that's enough for me. Now, it's not enough to live off of, but it's enough to where, hey, you know what? Like a couple thousand people are watching the videos, and there's so much potential for growth in the future. Like, because all it really takes at that point is just one viral video. I just have to upload one video that does really well, and boom, the channel is in a really, really, really good spot. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm taking time off, and in a week or two, when I return, well, I mean, I might still post some content on this channel, maybe here and there, just to keep the channel active, but I'm just mainly taking time off of the main channel. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, I'll probably, at first, I might try to stick to 1 video a week, but ultimately I want to try to like move up to 2 videos a week. But I think one a week might be better if it's like a super high effort video. Like the thing is, I want to put like maybe like 3 or 4 days worth of effort into each video to make sure it's as high quality as possible. And I want there to be value to literally everybody who watches it. Like, I don't know, I'm going to do some Valorant videos, maybe some more Modern Warfare videos, because I actually do enjoy those, but I have to figure out a way to make it more interesting. But anyways, I am just like, I feel like when I start talking, it's really hard for me to stop. Like, once I get my mind going, it's just like, it's just uncontrollable. It's like one topic leads to another, and then another, and then that topic leads to another topic. And I just like, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.